Let's go. 3, 2, 1. The Super Bowl is here. And at the kickoff, as we kick off Super Bowl weekend, the very last game of the NFL season, we got the Philadelphia Eagles representing the NFC. The Kansas City Chiefs, they represent the AFC. We got the very best. I got the very best podcast panel on YouTube today, the exclusive elite, the Real to Sports podcast panel. And they are going to give you their insight on Super Bowl 57. And we will have an NFL trivia showdown today. The Real to Sports NFL trivia champion, Wallstreet, is putting his title on the line against the Real to Sports NBA trivia champion, the OG himself, Q-Dogg. We got all this and more, ladies and gentlemen, right here on the Real to Sports Talk Show. Squad, let's go. Thank you guys for pulling up on us on this Saturday morning. This Saturday morning, man, wherever in the world you are sitting at, and for watching us, the Real Sports Podcast, live via YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. Y'all go ahead, man, and show my guys right here some love. And hit that thumbs up for the podcast panel. And if you're watching us for the very first time, man, please hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell for all notifications. And if you have a social media account, man, please follow us on Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram, and Facebook as well, man. And join our Facebook group, sports group, the Real Sports group over on Facebook, man. Now, I got all my stick out of the way. Let me introduce you guys to the main attraction, the main stars, my guys, the Real Sports Podcast panel. He represents Ball So Hard University. Ball So Hard University. Mr. Positivity himself. The two-time Super Bowl champion, the Baltimore Ravens, ladies and gentlemen, the Angry Birds of the North. It's Drew to the game is in the building with the Lamar on, baby.
Hey that man. Hey that man.
Hey that man, goddammit.
Hey that man.
Drew to the game is in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's the OG, ladies and gentlemen, the OG of the group. My man, the OG. He is the 2022 Real to Sports Podcast MVP. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the Real to Sports NBA Trivia Champion. Man, this guy has a degree in science for Tech alumni. And he represents the NFC North Division champion, the mighty Minnesota Vikings. It's the legendary Q-Dogg. Let's go, baby.
Oh, baby, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Justin Jefferson, my baby. Let's do it.
What time? Go.
Trying to get down, baby. Go. Yes, sir.
Oh, man. The president of the Real to Sports Group. He's the president. He represents the three-time Super Bowl champion, the Las Vegas Raiders, and part of the Raider Nation, the Black Hole, ladies and gentlemen. He is Oklahoma State's alumni, Mr. President himself. He is a heel. It's heel Mark.
What's going on, y'all? Go ahead. Hey, like Coach said, shout out to the greatest university on earth, the Oklahoma State University. The Super Bowl will be played on turf made by Oklahoma State. We in the Super Bowl, baby. Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Poke Nation. Poke Nation.
Hey, young Mark leads the league in disagreements against the host.
Oh, come on.
Oh man! Last but not least, man, represent America's team. They are the 5-time Super Bowl champion, 24-time NFC East Division champions. Mm-hmm. He's the Real Sports NFL Trivia champion. The numbers, they do not lie. Wallstreet is in the building.
Yes, sir, baby. Good morning, everybody. Glad y'all to join us. And look here, man, they coming for the crown, but they're going to fall short today.
Let's go, baby. How about them Cowboys?
How about them?
How about them?
How about them?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. Okay. We're going to go to the live chat real quick. Jay Future Boy. Hey, Uncle Wallace, Josh here from K-Town watching. That's what's up, man.
Kinston, North Carolina.
Oh, Kinston, North Carolina's in the building.
Good to see you, man.
Kinston. But you know what? We're doing this right here in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Yes, sir. Go road, baby.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Shout out to the live chat.
All day. You ain't lying. McLeod, what's up, man?
What's happening, man?
The funeral director. We're going to call him the Undertaker.
The Undertaker.
The Undertaker is in the building. Miss Jones. What's up, Miss Jones?
Appreciate you being here.
She is
Jones.
Commander, right?
Yeah.
I was about to say Redskin, but you know how that go. YouTube, leave me alone. Leave me alone, YouTube. I said move for the Cowboys.
Hey, Mrs. Jones, how did Super Bowl 18 work out for you? That a good one?
Oh man, we thank everybody that's watching us in the live chat right now. Everybody that's watching us live, man. Again, thank you guys for tuning in to the Real Sports Talk Show, man. We got a lot to get at with a little bit of time. We promised we would not take too much of you guys' time on this Saturday after morning. Sorry, so it used to be in the afternoon. Morning. But before I get started, man, with we here at the Real Sports Podcast, man. We want to give our respects and show our gratitude and love, man, because this is Black History Month. This is Black History Month, and we want to show all our love for the ones who paved the way for us. Paved the way for us, man. So we want to give them honor. I feel like I don't want to go too forward, because without those people paving the way for us, we wouldn't have this show right here. We wouldn't be, doing what we do best, and what we love is, professional sports. So this is Black History Month, man, and we want to honor every single person that laid their life down, that sacrificed everything for us to be here right now, again, to talk freely for what we love is professional sports. And so I have to show respect for that, man. So much love to y'all, to the people. Let's see what we got here. Uncle Q-Dogg. Stover's
Wallstreet, the main attraction this week.
Yeah, boy. And Street got all the fans here. They just tell me how this podcast does not have 2 million views. Won't you tell them, Future Boy? God dang, tell them, man.
Like, bro. Subscribe, and share, please. It's free. It is free. We will keep coming back and feeding you everything you need and everything you want. Jump in the live chat. We got you covered. We love you.
Tell them Drew to the game. If anybody gonna tell, it's gonna be Drew to the game.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
D-Rec. What up, D-Rec?
D-Rec is in the building. What up, man?
D-Rec.
We here, man. We here.
What up, D-Rec? The New York Giants. The New York Giants, man. All right, man, let's get this show started, man. I'm going to need some help from the live chat in this. And I know some of you guys in the live chat, your first time watching us, but take a shot at it anyway. T-Rock. What, is that T-Rock? Oh, that's not T-Rock. Twan Blackwell.
Twan Blackwell. Twan. My boy Twan. That's my brother-in-law right there.
Good Lord, man.
What up, Twan?
Hey, but you know what, though? That's a beautiful thing, man. Family support you.
Yeah, no doubt. They're the best, man. They the best.
Man, that's a beautiful thing, man. Beautiful, beautiful thing.
Hey, y'all jump in there.
Huh?
You see who jumped in the live chat?
Pretty Ricky, what they call him. Pretty Ricky, what they call him. What up?
What's going on, man?
Pretty Ricky, what they call him. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We live and going, man. Here we go. Young Martin know what I'm talking about. Q-Dogg as well. I think due to the game has been part of this too, man. I want to play a game, man. A game. We're the sports podcast football team. The football team, man. We're going to choose who. How can I explain this? We're going to choose. Host. Yes, sir.
We got a special guest in the building.
Oh, damn. I ain't see him. Oh, damn.
Hey, host, we got to do it. We got to do it.
What's up?
Everybody here, we got to do it. We got to get the live dogs. They shine real quick.
Yeah, let me got there.
Give live dogs a shout out.
Got you, bro. Y'all got your own theme music in the live chat, man.
Yes, sir.
The live dogs is in the building. I got drunk up in here.
And Pretty Ricky.
Oh, man. That's what's up, man. Salute.
Oh, it's going to be off the hook. It's going to be off the hook. It's going to be off the hook.
Drunk. That's why, Drunk, you are the Realist Sports live chat MVP, brother.
MVP.
All day. There's off the chain up in here.
You get y'all popcorn ready. Only for a great show today.
Oh, damn. Thank you for saying that, young man.
Get your popcorn ready.
He is. That man said he loved me some me.
That's right.
You know who else say that?
OG.
He said, the OG said he loved him some him.
Better believe it.
Yes, sir. Appreciate everything, man. Yeah, man, let's get this thing popping, man. Young Martin know what I'm talking about, though, man. We're gonna play just a little game, man. We're gonna step aside from the NFL news right now. I'm gonna choose out of the podcast panel who's gonna be the head coach, the offensive coordinator,
this again,
defensive coordinator, special team coach, GM, and owner. I started off, man. So y'all can get the concept. Out of the whole panel, I'm going to choose as my head coach, if I had a football team, Q-Dogg going to be my head coach.
All right.
Yeah, Q-Dogg will be my head coach, man. Q hard. Y'all, hey, I'm trying to tell you, boy, he tough.
Yes, sir.
Hey, he is not going to sugarcoat anything, bro.
No holds barred, baby.
No holds barred. Yes, sir. My offensive coordinator. And shout out to T-Rock, man. T-Rock will be my offensive coordinator.
T-Rock.
And he would be my offensive coordinator because I think he's pretty well stout on them offensive plays, especially being a Jacksonville Jaguar fan. Q. There you go. It won't be him until he said it, Q. It won't be him until he said it.
Hey,
host, you ain't qualified.
It wouldn't be a show without him.
Hey, host, we got to call D-Ray Christian. He's our version of Christian.
Oh, yeah, Christian.
More match.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. Good Lord. My defensive coordinator. Drew to the game.
Drew to the game.
I think Drew to the game will be my defensive coordinator because, being a Baltimore Raven fan, that's all they know is defense.
It's locked down. It's locked down.
It's locked down. Nothing. I think Drew to the game will be a perfect defensive coordinator for me. Special team. And don't downplay the special team position. I think Philly G. I think Philly G will be a good special team because Philly G just full of energy. I don't know. It's like he just took a whole bag of sugar before the show. Philly G is just full of energy. He's full of energy, bro. I think Philly G would be a good special team. My GM, because the numbers, they don't lie, will be Wallstreet.
Hey.
I'll make Wallstreet my GM, man. Wallstreet know the numbers. Yeah, he know the numbers.
Wallstreet on the books.
Yes, sir. And my owner, Mr. Faithful himself. Mr. Faithful, man, Young Mark.
No, I think
Young Mark and I think you guys are, y'all got a good eye for talent. So I think that'll be a good staff right there, man. I think I got a good staff with you guys coming. Yes, we got a late bloomer here. This man, he represents Who Dat down in New Orleans.
Who Dat
down in New Orleans, ladies and gentlemen. The Cajun boy himself. They are the one-time Super Bowl champion, the New Orleans Saints. GC.
What's up,
good? What's up, GC?
That's my dog.
So what up? Who that, baby? What's good?
What up, baby?
Hey, man. Hey.
The legend.
I woke up. I was like, man, I'm sleeping too good. Like what more alarm at? I look at my phone charger. Gone. Just out of there.
Oh, man.
And how that interview go? How that interview go yesterday with Mr. Carr? I know you got the inside
going
scoop.
Great.
If anybody got the inside scoop, I know you do.
He's going to be the best quarterback in Saints history.
No, you wrong for that. No, you gotta take that back.
Hey, who you is and what have you done with GC, bro?
All the signs pointing, so I'm trying to be hopeful now. That's my quarterback, so it is what it is.
Yeah, it is, man. It look like it's gonna be official. So we'll
coming.
see. We'll see.
Take care of him, bro.
Exactly, bro.
I'm gonna need a bottle of Henny for every week.
It's a question. Who's your favorite team? Future boy. Well, we got the Vikings, we got the Raiders, we got the Saints, we got the Cowboys, and we got the Ravens up in here.
Yep.
Those are the teams there, Future boy. All right, man. So due to the game, let's start with due to the game real quick. Who's your head coach? Who's your offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, special team, GM, and owner?
We're just using the panel.
Yes, sir. Anybody on the panel? They could be on the show or not on the show.
All right. First of all, I'm gonna start with Wallstreet. He's gonna be my personnel president. The player personnel. Wallstreet's going to be the player personnel. He has
hold on, Drew. I think we got somebody staticking over here.
I hear it.
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's see here. Is it Drew? Might be you, Drew.
Really?
Yep. Come on back out and come back in.
I bet. I got.
Yeah, it might be old Drew to the game. That's okay. Technology is a mother.
Technology is the greatest thing on the earth, man.
Nah, bruh.
And that's how I get paid, man.
Oh, I think it's GC.
Yeah,
GC, you come back here too. GC, go back out and come back in, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be old GC. Getting some of that Cajun up in us, man. Well, let's go to Wall Street, man. I drew to the game come back. Wall Street, who's your head coach?
Are you guys here?
Yeah.
So what I'm looking for in a head coach, I'm looking for even keel temperament. You know, I don't want an emotional head coach. Not saying any of y'all guys are emotional, but let's say passionate. I don't want a passionate head coach.
We take all criticism, bro. Whatever you got.
All right. So
we grown, man. We take it.
This is a good question. I will probably roll with. I sort of like the OG temperament to be my coach too, man. I might have to go with OG to be my coach. You know what I mean? He got enough football knowledge. He's been around, you know. He got a good, rich history of, you know, with some old school football that I like. And I'm pretty sure he'll be compromising to, you know, bring in an offensive coordinator that probably runs some traditional stuff. I mean, some original stuff too. But I'll go with the OG. I think he got the temperament, and I think he'll lay the hammer down when it needs to be.
Yeah.
Don't mind cutting the player, you know.
There you go.
Yeah.
The old battle axe.
Yeah, man. I like the Jimmy Johnson style.
The guillotine on. Yes, sir.
What about your offensive coordinator?
My OC, I'm gonna go with Mark. I'm gonna go with Mark as my OC. You know, Mark seems to be a little more hip to what's going on. A little more, it's like he'll be a little more analytically driven as my head coach. I mean, as my offensive coordinator. I can see us having that wide open Oklahoma State offense. You know what I
mean? He know what's up.
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, I wouldn't want Mark to be my defensive coordinator, but I would definitely like him to be my offensive coordinator. Yeah, definitely Mark is my OC. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about defensive coordinator?
Defensive coordinator, I'm gonna go with T-Rock.
You know, cut them Q-Dogg.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with T-Rock, man. I like T-Rock temperament. It seems like, you know, he'll be a no nonsense coming through it, you know, knock your head off type of defensive coordinator. He's very knowledgeable too, man. T-Rock very knowledgeable, so I'm gonna go with my boy T-Rock as my defensive coordinator.
Okay. Yeah.
Special teams. I'm with you on Philly G. You know, special teams got to be a little bit out there, a little bit not quirky, you know, come up with some good ideas. Got to have the energy. and definitely Philly G has all of that. So I'm going to go with Philly G as my.
Philly G definitely was.
Yeah, definitely as my
I'm not
special teams coach.
And I want to tell you, D-Rec, boy, I tell you. D-Rec don't stop, boy.
Yeah.
All right. What about your GM?
So GM, I'm gonna have a 2-part GM. I'll go with D-Rec. I'll throw D-Rec in there.
You gonna have D-Rec as your GM?
D-Rec, oh.
Shout out to D-Rec.
Boy.
Man. Okay, D-Rec, got you a job, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with D-Rec. I'll go with D-Rec. Yeah, man.
Okay.
I like the subtle love. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
Division rivals, and I'm still gonna show you some love.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, don't worry, you're gonna be my owner though, man. I'm gonna let you be my owner.
Okay, Drew to the game will be the owner.
Yeah,
Drew to the game.
Yeah, I like Drew inspiration, you know, his forward vision. And you got to have that as an owner, some forward vision for your team. That
man got a vision, boy.
Yeah, so
we're going to get rings, Wall Street.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
We're going to get rings, baby.
Yeah, so I like Drew the game as my owner.
Okay.
No doubt.
Let me see what Drunk said. Drunk said host. Host is the head coach. Oh, damn.
Lord.
Okay,
oh, I didn't know you was involved in it. I didn't know you was. I thought it was just the battle. I didn't know the host. My bad.
Yeah, everybody. Oh, you good. You good.
Yeah.
Open season.
Host, coach, you said Young Mark is the GM. Wall Street, you the special teams. Due to the game is the OC. Q-Dogg, you the owner. And Ready Red is a defensive coordinator. Oh, he chose Ready Red. Okay.
Ready Red.
Ready Red. Oh, okay. Okay. He said, Drone said, y'all sleep on Young Mark at GM. Because he know all the college players. We need that talent coming in. Let's go.
Hey, man.
Your team going to be
Appreciate
straight from
that.
Oklahoma State.
Whole roster.
Your entire team.
Whole roster. OC.
Hey, I can't do that, bro. As an Oklahoma State fan, I know what positions we're good at recruiting at, what positions we ain't good at recruiting at. I ain't gonna do that, bro.
That's crazy. That's
what position y'all good at, Mark?
Huh? You said, go ahead, GC.
Oh, that's Mike. What positions is Oklahoma State good at?
Running back and wide receiver, that's for sure.
They keep them out there.
Sure. Yeah, they keep them running back now. That's true. That's true.
Drew to the game know about that.
Word. We said at work watching, and my boss and supervisor up here watching me watch. Hey, supervisor, boss man, don't fire him, man. Leave him alone. He's chilling. He's watching one of the hottest shows on YouTube right now.
Shout out to Tariq at work, and shout out to the coolest supervisor in the land for letting Tariq dip in a little bit.
Right. Leave it alone, bro.
Hey, Tariq, what's the supervisor's name? We need to get his name if he don't mind. At least a first name, nickname, something, so we can give him a shout out.
They ain't lying. Leave it alone, bro. Shaquan. What up, Shaquan? I'm on
Skino.
My man.
Skino. Oh, okay. What's up,
my man? What up, Skino?
Skino.
He's a Commanders fan, unfortunately.
Oh, okay, okay. Drunk said we going to the Super Bowl. Wallstreet.
What's going
on? Yes, sir. Drew to the game. Let's go back to you for your team, man. Who you got, head coach?
All right. I'm the GM, right? I get to call all the shots.
You the man with the plan. Who you want as your head coach?
All right. So, it's hard. It's real hard with all these talented brothers up here. Hey. I mean, everybody's very knowledgeable, but if we're gonna start with the head, all right, Tariq, Cowboys, I hear you, Tariq. Appreciate you.
You see how Drew said it. All right.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna throw no shade.
Yeah,
You welcome everybody. My head coach, I gotta go with the vet. I'm gonna take Q-Dogg as the head coach to run my.
Oh, Q, you got 3 head coaching nods, bro.
Yes, sir. I like that. Yes, sir.
That's my head coach. That's my head coach. And then I'm gonna say I'm gonna go to the Prez. I'm gonna go to Young Mark. He's gonna lead my department for scouting, college scouting.
Oh,
thank you.
Off the rip.
Okay.
Scouting, yes.
Okay.
Offense, defense. I'll trust in Mark.
Okay.
That's a dream job.
You ain't lying, boy.
Hey, Mark will set the mark, right?
Word.
Appreciate it.
Off the mark, baby.
Off the mark, right?
Which is coming very soon.
And then I'll say with relations, I'll go with the head of relations, public relations, team relations, be the legend right here from New Orleans. You know what I mean?
GC.
Hey,
they know how to do a party down there. They know how to do a welcoming committee. You know what I mean? So they got all of that right there. My defensive coordinator, I got to follow suit with Wallstreet. J-Rock, you my DC, baby. You my DC for sure.
Okay. Who's that? Who's your DC? T-Rock?
Rock. T-Rock.
Oh, T-Rock. Okay. Rockstar Rock.
Spot. Yeah.
Coordinator. Okay.
Yeah.
Got to chill with it, man.
Special teams.
Exactly.
I'll have to get with D-Rec on that because they kind of flipped the script this year on a lot of things, and they turned it around on us when we played them. So I gotta give credit where credit's due. And then offensive coordinator, I'll lean at Philly G. You know what I mean? I get Philly G because he knows what we got going on. It's copycat league. Jalen Hurts. Roll Tide. Copycat league. He be my OC. And Quality control. I put host on there. I put host.
Quality control.
Quality control.
I mean, okay, I take quality. I control all the. That's what I do now. I control all the gadgets and gadgets around here that y'all can't see.
Yeah, the host can dip into any department he wants to and have complete, unadulterated access. And
let's go, man.
You know what I'm saying? Have his input. You know, I think I covered everything. I ain't sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You did.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Jonathan Stoner said Q-Dogg will be the owner. The host man heart. The host man heart. I'll be the. Okay, he chose me as a GM. I'll take a GM. Okay. Drew to the game. Word. Drew to the game. Offensive coordinator.
Man.
You the head coach.
Let's go.
Young Mark, defensive coordinator. Okay. GC, you on special teams.
I'm going.
That's multiple rings back to back.
We're taking it to the crib.
That's multiple rings.
That's right, man.
We're taking it to the crib every time.
Word. Multiple rings.
I see that happen.
Okay. So just as long as we not in Dallas. Oh,
here he go.
Here he go. Dang. D-Rec, you beginning to be a heel too?
I made you my GM, D-Rec.
Word, gave you a job. Cowboy gave you a job, bro. All right, GC, who you got as your head coach, brother?
Head coach. I'm gonna go Q-Dogg. He had that head coach look. You know, he had the shirt. Glasses, like he was ready. He was game planning today. So I'm gonna go head coach with Q-Dogg.
Okay.
I'm gonna put Philly G on special teams. You need somebody crazy on special teams. I need the energy over there.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the host and Drift on defense.
Let's go! Hey, we running 4-3 Tampa spread. Let's go.
We're gonna have some stunts in there.
We're running 4-3 Tampa spread. We bring it back to old Legion of Boom. Let's go.
Football.
I'm sorry, GC, you got hype. Go ahead, bro.
No, you're good. You're good. My man, Young Mark. I'm gonna put you at the GM, bro. I can't put you at the OC. Oklahoma State.
Okay.
I can't. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give you the GM title.
All right.
Go ahead.
I got you.
I'm gonna give Wallstreet. To OC.
There we go, baby.
Wallstreet to OC.
Oh, okay.
You got the offense.
Yeah, you lying, boy. You got a little gnarly offense that street. You got to live up to it now.
Definitely.
We got one more?
And I'm going to just roam around, make sure everybody on the same page.
There you go. GC, man, you a calm, cool collector, dude. I wouldn't mind working for you.
No doubt.
Let's see. Hold on. We got Michael Sturdivant.
Mr. Sturdivant.
Skino.
Wall Street's head coach and GM like Jimmy, not Jerry, though.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Soho is in the building. Get a part of the team started. Hey, boy. Don't get me started, boy.
I know, right?
I know. Hey. The sports out there, boy.
They're gonna be crazy.
Gold out there.
Would that be fun?
Soho, I know, right? Soho is in the building. The very late T-Rock.
What up, T-Rock? My man.
Whoa.
Rock him late.
What up, baby?
What's going on,
baby? The AFC South Division champion, the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's my man. T-Rock. Yes, T-Rock, man. What up, Rock? What up, Rock? Where Q go? Wait, that Wi-Fi killing them right now. All right, man. We done went through everybody. Mr. President.
Oh,
Mr. President. Who you got on your squad, sir?
All right. So I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but I know that you're gonna have my team in order. They're gonna be disciplined, they're gonna be fired up, they're gonna be ready to go. from whistle to whistle. I gotta have Q-Dogg as my head coach. I got to. An underrated aspect of the team.
Q, you got 5 head coaching nods, bro. 5.
Wi-Fi acting up.
He owned it.
It's all good. You got 5. Yeah, you good. 5 people.
Anytime Q-Dogg steps off of the podium, he's gonna be having a call from an NFL franchise. So excuse us.
That's a fact.
He's hot right now. He's hot.
Word. Josh,
Shout out to Josh.
New to the stream, amazing dudes. That's what's up. Thank you for joining the show.
What up, Josh?
Whoa.
Thank you for joining the show, God dang it. Hey man, still tune in, man. Hey, these guys right here, Josh. These guys are the stars of the show. They're gonna give it to you. They're gonna give it to you, man. They're gonna give it to you. They're gonna bring it. Looking forward to seeing Wallstreet versus Q-Dogg and Trivia Challenge. Yes, sir. Stay tuned, man. At the end of the show, it's gonna be Wallstreet versus Q. Woo. It will be when Q get that Wi-Fi together.
Don't try to build in no excuses, Q. Now.
All right, Mr. President. What else you got for us?
So an underrated aspect of the team, like the great Deion Sanders said, you look good, you play good. You know what I'm saying? So I know my uniform's gonna be looking nice, my facility's gonna be looking nice, the whole team gonna be looking nice. I gotta have my main man GC as my team president. Make sure them uniforms, the stadium, the facility, everything gonna be looking like 10 stars. So that's what I'm
talking about. Appreciate that.
You already know. On defense, I gotta have my Raider brother, the best host to ever do it.
Let's go,
man, the host man. That's my defensive coordinator. He's gonna have my brick wall.
Hey man, we're going 4-2-5. 4-2-5 with a quarter spread. We going there. Let's go. We setting it up.
on my GM position, because I know he's unbiased and his player evaluation skills are very underrated based off of what I've interacted with on the show. He ain't afraid to say, hey, you can do better, you can improve, or you just ain't cutting it, you got to go. I got to go with Wallstreet as my GM.
There you go, man.
Get them contracts right. You know what I'm saying? If they ain't cutting it, you're going to let them know.
That's right, baby.
Yes, sir.
My offensive coordinator, because I feel like he's seen enough bad offense the last couple of years to know what a good offense would look like. So I'm gonna go with Drew to the game to run my offense. You know what I'm
saying? Drew to the
we
game.
Gonna bang.
Let's go. Let's go.
Then special teams. Special teams is gonna be 2 coordinators. I'm gonna have D-Rag and Philly G. I think both of them can really bring that energy that we're gonna need and that creativity. Because as me and host know as Raider fans, special teams is a very underrated part of the game.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So I think those two, especially Philly G, the way Philly G know like your 3rd, 4th string player, he gonna find some use out of everybody on the squad. So I need the 2 of them to run my special teams for me.
Yes, sir. That's man, special teams is very, very valuable. Very, very valuable piece, man.
Hey, we're the only team to take special teams player in the 1st round. We're the only ones to do a kicker and a punter. So
yes, sir. We'll do it now. But we broke a lot of barriers.
Speaking of that real quick, Sebastian Janikowski need to be a first ballot Hall of Famer in NFL.
Seabass, let's go.
He eligible next year, yo. He needs to be first ballot for real.
The only way a kicker should be a first ballot Hall of Famer, they have to win some Super Bowls. Ain't no way Janikowski should be a first ballot. Now he made some.
Get out here.
He and Adam Vinatieri should unquestionably be in the Hall of Fame.
Get him out of here.
And besides, I think without question, Wallstreet, without question, it'll be a travesty if Justin Tucker ain't the first ballot. That'll be absolutely.
Yeah, now he should get there.
He's the greatest kicker. Hold on, let me see what Drunk say real quick. Drunk said, I said Q-Dogg as owner, but I picture him in a Jerry Jones type mode. He ain't just sitting back bullshitting on the field with it.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey, he gonna be having a press conferences after the game, Q-Dogg.
Yeah. Hey, but Drunk, you gotta know, Jerry Jones is a carbon copy of the original owner / football mind the late great
Oh,
Al Davis
damn.
of the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh, damn. Drunk
That's
giving you
undeniable.
defensive coordinator. Oh, damn. Okay, so what you want? You want to? All right, Drunk. So what you want to do? You want to go cover 6? Cover 6 in the zone now, but we got to have 2 strong free safeties back there. I go old school. With it. I go cover 6 in a quarter. Let's go. Appreciate that, Drunk. This is a fire segment.
Appreciate you, dog.
Appreciate you, Drunk. No doubt, man. Hey, man, these guys, I'm telling you, man, I told y'all these guys finna bring their funk today. Florida State alumni, Seabass.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, Seabass. Seabass won a lot of games for us.
Seabass in there.
Janikowski was Justin Tucker before Justin Tucker. You better tell him, Drunk. You better tell him, Drunk.
Right?
Q. Q, you there, Q?
I just ain't getting respect from any kickers, man. I just tell you.
I mean, with all due respect, Wallstreet.
Hey, look.
Because your kickers suck, though.
Hey, whoa. Hey, hold up, host. Hold up, host. The best kickers they ever had was Dan Bailey from Oklahoma State.
Bailey was nice. Wait a minute. Hang on in front. Yes, sir.
But, hey, Prez, before you clean them up, let's recant just a little bit. Just a little bit.
What's up?
If we're doing the kicker thing, Sebastian Janikowski at the time out of Florida State, he was a monster as soon as he hit the league. I mean, he was doing that joint from like, way back yonder. But, he did his thing. And I mean, Tucker, we're fortunate to have. I mean, he's doing something very similar, and if not exceeding it. But I think they both first ballot. They have.
Hell yeah.
I gotta throw in the guy.
Patrick Willis wasn't even first ballot. Wow.
He had an amazing.
That's a good one.
Is it another
GC? What you say, GC?
Willis.
I have to talk to the guy. This kicker means a lot to me.
Oh Lord.
My main man, Gary Hartley, baby.
Who?
Okay.
Gary Hartley.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I see. I got you.
When we played against the Minnesota Vikings, it was overtime. And he kicked that field goal to send us to the big game,
He sure did.
Listen,
I feel you, GC. That's some sentimental value in that.
That's my guy right there.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. That was big for who that.
Man,
I can't say nation because I get killed for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But who that? Yeah, copyright infringement.
Man, I ain't
No question, man. I can definitely feel GC on that one though.
Right.
But Patrick Willis is not even first ballot. That's stupid.
Yeah,
he
man.
should have been.
He could have been first ballot easily.
My boy Darren Woodson should have been in first ballot.
Yeah.
Darren Wilson was.
Yes,
he was a hard hitter.
Yeah, he's not even in the first ballot Hall of Fame. Hopefully, get in this year. Him and DeMarcus Ware.
Yeah.
Quick
DeMarcus Ware. Yeah. Yes, sir.
What y'all think about Devin Hester? Not getting
first ballot.
He should have been in.
Yeah, he should be in there for special teams.
Yeah.
He the one that changed the game for kickoff.
Hey, but I'll say this though.
Especially as a thing of the past too. Now kickoff returns.
Facts.
Look, Woodson was something that changed the whole way the league calls penalties. Towards the offense or the defense. I mean, with that horse collar. You know what I mean?
Facts.
No,
it was what you call not Woodson, but it was.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, your boy.
Woodson way.
What's his name? God, I forgot his name. He was a very good corner for. Very good safety for us. He broke T.O.'s ankle horse collar. I can't think of his name right now.
He was called Williams.
Wilson.
Roy. Roy Williams. Yeah, Roy.
Williams. Yeah, Roy Williams.
Hey, host. I'll say real quick though, if Devin Hester get in the Hall of Fame, without question, you got to put Cordell Patterson in the Hall of Fame.
No.
You have
Cordell Patterson.
Yeah,
come on,
man.
Yeah.
Later. I see where you going.
But Wallstreet, he got the record for most returns for a touchdown. So if you're gonna put Devin Hester in there for everything he did on returns, you got to put Cordell in there.
I'm gonna have to look at.
Plan,
I'm gonna have to look at that, man, because when you say that, it just don't scream Hall of Famer to me. You know what I mean? When you say,
I'm just saying, if you gonna put Hester in there for,
I ain't even got to think about it with Hester. You know, I'm like, okay, yeah, he belongs in there. Cordell Patterson, come on, man.
I mean,
anybody in there now?
If I see the angle you coming from.
If Q-Dogg,
I do too.
Go GC. Go ahead, GC.
Oh, I see the angle he coming from. But Devin has to return the opening kickoff in Super Bowl. Like, that's different. Like, that's just
facts.
Like some stuff. Like I get.
I will agree. I think Cordell Patterson is underrated. You know, for what he do.
Oh, for sure. I gotta see him 2 times a
year.
But
Hall of Famer, no way in the world. I just don't see that. I'm about like Deion Sanders. They letting anybody in there now.
Yeah. If you remember Devin Hester's whole career at Chicago, it wasn't a lot of exciting ball going on there at all. I used to be a former Bears fan, so I know.
Especially offensively.
Yeah, I mean, they stay in a lower half. But Devin Hester, man, like with Rex Grossman. Rex Grossman, like he was still electrifying on offense a little bit when he got the opportunity, but as far as special teams is concerned, he was that dude. He's like Dante Hall, but without all the shiftiness. He just had the speed, and he would make a decision and make it pop, and then you see the points on the board. Mm-hmm, he's one of them dudes, man.
That's very true. That's very true. Soho said, if you say Cordell, you might as well. So you might as well say again, Junior.
Soho, the only reason why I said Cordell is specifically for the fact he owns the NFL record for most returns for a touchdown. That's the main reason why I said him.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I see what you're saying analytically, but when you think about it, though, I'm just like, wait a minute.
Michael Sturdivant, I wanted to make a guest appearance. I tell you what, this is how you want to be. If you want to be on the show, it's a couple of ways you can do that. Just send an email at realthesportspodcast@gmail.com. Mike, you want to be a guest on the show? Let us know. Let us know, man. Really. Send me an email.
Yeah,
I will hook that thing up for you, man. If you got a Facebook page, that'll be even better.
Yeah, I can vouch for him. He's a good dude right there.
Okay.
Mr. President will be there to greet you.
Yes, sir. Mr. President will be right there.
If you answer the questions, you have to answer the questions. If you don't answer them questions, you automatically deny it.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I turn the reins over to Mr. President on that.
60 seconds or less. It don't take long.
I think he wants to be on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Come on, brother.
So Street, we'll get together and we'll get that.
All right.
We'll get that taken care of if you want to.
No doubt. I'll vouch for my man right there. Good dude. Very knowledgeable.
Rock says Patterson running the rock too outside of return the kick. He is running. He is doing very good. Yeah. I agree with him on that.
Running back.
The Colts won the Super Bowl because they stopped kicking the destiny. That's right. That's very true. Saquon said, what y'all think about the Super Bowl and the first time in the Super Bowl history where 2 black quarterbacks are going? They're going to get. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that very soon, Saquon. That's a good question.
Yeah, great question.
Get to that. Yeah, that's a real good question. We're going to get to that very, very soon. Q is having some technical difficulties here. What's going on with Q? Which as far as his Wi-Fi, but that's okay. Let me ask the podcast panel a question though. Everybody got their team out of the way. Give me, and I'm gonna start with Cajun himself, GC.
Oh,
what's your favorite Super Bowl that you've watched? Your favorite one, and what is your favorite Super Bowl moment?
My favorite one that I've watched. I'm trying not to be biased and pick.
It's all good. It's all good.
Well, if I could be biased, but even not even being biased at the same time, like
it don't matter.
I was a young kid, bro. I was in like was that the 7th grade when the Saints went, something like that. So that was just like that. Yeah, 09.
Okay.
6th grade. Yeah, whatever. No. Besides the point. Anyway, I was just young, and that was like the greatest time ever. Just like watching your team ball, and The ambush was one of the riskiest plays ever. Like, not gonna lie, when I seen the ball pop out and seen like 3 Saints players around it, I ran outside. I took off because I just.
He dropped his phone. Oh man,
that's how you felt.
Hey man, I took off. I was like, ain't no way this is happening right now. Like, this is too good. Like, well, no, I like the Colts when they won. That was a good time too.
That was
as a real Colts fan at the time. Peyton man, that's my guy. So I'm good.
Okay. What's your favorite moment?
Favorite moment?
All women are doing the fly over to.
Oh yeah, they're doing over the Super Bowl. Yeah, they're doing the fly over.
Super Bowl. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's what's up. Yeah, but what's your favorite Super Bowl moment there, GC?
The Tracy Porter interception. I get the same chills I had when he caught the ball.
That, bro.
The same chills I had when he caught the ball is the same chills I get when
I
watch the video
forgot about
now.
Tracy Porter. Word.
Well, I just caught a chill just now, Brian. Listen.
Word. I forgot about that. That's crazy.
It's iconic, bro.
What's up,
Philly G? Philly G. What up, Philly G?
Philly G.
Whoa.
Philly G.
Fly,
Philly G.
Fly.
Drunk says Titans, Rams, 99. Mike Jones stopping. Who? Mike Jones stopping. Who? Mike Jones. I think Kevin Dyson.
Yep.
I think Kevin
1 yard
Dyson,
short.
1 yard short. St. Louis. Oh my God. Oh yeah. I feel drunk because drunk is right there in Kansas. St. Louis. I'm sorry. And drunk is right there. That is big. I remember watching it. I ain't never missed a Super Bowl. That's crazy. But oh man. Wow, I remember
it's crazy. It's crazy to think they took Dyson over Randy Moss in that draft. I'm thinking like if they would have had Randy, like where Randy scored, you know what I mean?
That is facts. That is facts, man.
Go.
That's right. That is facts. Drew to the game. What's your the best Super Bowl you ever watched, and what is your favorite Super Bowl moment?
That's tough, man. I've got 3 of them on the board. Ravens 2000, of course, was probably my top because, we won, and then at halftime, once we came out there to receive the kick, we just took it to the house with Jermaine Lewis and scored that other touchdown. But I think that was probably one of my favorites. But aside from that one, the Super Bowl 22 with Doug Williams, Doug Williams being the first black quarterback to take his team to the Super Bowl and win. I mean, that was huge. I think I was like 7 or 8, maybe 9, something like that, 10. But it was a big moment. And we actually used to live in Tampa when he played for the Bucks before he went to Washington. And that was one of my first games. I think it was a championship. No, I was really young then. I was probably like 3 or 4, but they were playing the Minnesota Vikings. And I think it was 1979. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like 2. And I still remember the lady that sat in front of me. She had, back then, they had the hair that just stood up in like a cone. You know what I mean? And,
oh, Marge Simpson.
And I sat
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
Oh, my! For the entire game. It was like the grease hairstyles.
Yeah.
Like
beehive.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the beehive, yeah.
And I still remember it. And I talk to my parents about it every now and again, but I sat through that whole game at like 2-3 years old. And when it got to the 4th quarter, I just started crying because I could not watch the football game because her hair was right, like just standing up. And then to the right of her was a beam that held up part of the stadium above us. You know what I mean? And then finally they moved me to my like dad's shoulders or whatever. And I was able to watch the 4th quarter. I think we beat the Vikings that day. Sorry, Q. Championship game. I think it was Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Minnesota Vikings, but that was one that I remember. But my favorite would be the Ravens 2000 the way we just dominated, and then that kickoff return in the second half to start it out was just like, let's go, And people don't remember the score says one thing, but their offense never scored on us. It was a special teams play.
Shots fired.
Shots fired like a mug. Shots fired like a mug. Of course, Philly G. Of course.
Yeah. That was a dope play.
Special.
That was a dope play.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Philly special. that Philly special.
Y'all would have lost to the Saints that year.
What happened?
What you know?
Yeah, you seen that play. I was like, what the hell just happened? That's crazy. Street, man, give me your favorite Super Bowl you watch and your favorite Super Bowl moment.
All right, man. My favorite Super Bowl is the 1992 Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl against the Buffalo Bills. You know, it was, man, because I had been a Cowboy fan for a long time, and up until that point, I had never seen a Super Bowl by my boys, you know. And it was terrible about 2-3 years before. That was 1-15. But we did beat Washington. We beat Washington that year. We did find it to at least beat Washington that year. You know, but we was 1-15. Up until that point, man, we were just wasn't a very good team. So that was coming out of the Tom Landry era and all that. When I first started watching, Tom Landry was at the end of his tenure. So that Super Bowl, and the thing I remember most is the Leon Lett play, even though it cost us a touchdown. I just remember him running down and holding the ball out, and Don Beebe coming behind him, smacking it away. So
I'm like, what is he doing?
Well, we totally dominated them that game, and it was just the beginning of our little miniature dynasty right there. Those, 3 out of the next 5 years, we'll get the bowl. So I remember that game the most.
Leon Lett was your favorite? That was your favorite moment?
No, I want my favorite moment. It's just the moment that stands out more to me now, in that game. Because we dominated the game from the very beginning, really.
Oh, yeah.
Them boys just got after him on defense and offense. We just got after him. But that play there just stands out to me in that game.
Yeah, y'all took Jim Kelly out.
Yeah, we took him out.
That was
your boy fumbled the ball. They running back. I forgot his name. Slipping me now. Thurman Thomas, he fumbled. We just totally dominated them, man. Total domination. Put up 52 points, 52-17. That was the Oklahoma State product coughing it up. Yeah, man. But that was the beginning of our little dynasty right there.
Okay.
We was a year earlier than what people thought we were gonna be. We was a year early.
Y'all had an all-star squad though.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
All-star squad. Y'all had an all-star squad. Dallas was unbeatable. It was 14-2 that year. Yeah. Come on, Mr. Come on, Hill. What you got?
I just want the world to know when I throw a shot at Wallstreet later on the show, y'all know why. So I need clarification real quick on the question, host. Is it Super Bowl that I've seen live or Super Bowl I've seen period?
Super Bowl you seen live with yourself, that you experienced.
Darn it.
All right.
This is why I hate being so young. All my favorite Super Bowls were before I was born.
You want to? I'll tell you what. I'll give you a second to think about it, and I'll go to the live chat real quick. It said Michael Sturdivant said the 2009 Super Bowl Pittsburgh and Arizona was the most exciting one. I
forgot about that one.
Hell yeah,
that was good. A good ass Super Bowl right there.
That was, boy. I wanted Arizona to win. I want Arizona to win like a mother, boy.
That James Harrison play was the backbreaker, though, right? Oh,
fucking Antonio Holmes, man.
That was one of the greatest catches.
I forgot about that game. That's a good choice right there. I forgot about that game.
Was favorite Super Bowl moment watching Brady and the Pats come back from 25. That's what Rock said.
Yeah, that was a good one. But I don't like the Patriots, so
Skino, that Hines Ward and the bus. 2005, I believe.
My favorite Super Bowl that I've seen live, not they had a recency bias, but Super Bowl 49 really sticks out to me. Because Super Bowl 49 was a crazy game. Like it was so back and forth, a lot of unbelievable plays, and then we all know how it ended. So out of my ones I've seen live, I'll go 49. My favorite Super Bowl moment, even though I wasn't around to see it, is the reason why I'm named Young Mark. Bob Trail, man. Super Bowl 18. That 1983 season.
17, Bob Trail.
Oh,
yes,
God.
Sir. Marcus Allen went left. Said, nope, can't do that. Turned back around, went right. That boy was gone. And because of that play, my mom won a bet with my dad. And got to name her son. So
yeah. The autumn wind.
That's cool.
When you hear Ty Christensen describe that play and they got the autumn wind playing in the background, man, I'm telling you, that's some bone chilling stuff right there, man. So it's between Marcus Allen in 18 or Old Man Willie in Super Bowl 11. It's one of the most legendary calls in NFL history with the great Bill King on the call. So yeah, those would be my two.
Okay. That was a great moment. Jesus.
Yeah,
I watched the game like last month. Good game. 2000 Super Bowl Saints versus the Saints. Saints get some love up in here. Saints and the Colts.
Is that the game
recognition in here?
Yeah, get some love over here to New Orleans Saints.
Was that the game where he kicked the onside kick after halftime?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And the crowd went insane.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I think that was one of the biggest Super Bowl cheers I probably ever heard. Because when the Saints got the ball, boy, they went berserk up in that joke.
Right.
They went crazy. Good Lord. That was insane.
All it takes is one wrong bounce. One wrong, man. Who called?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that game.
I hate the Seahawks. The goal line interception might be.
What was his name?
Favorite.
Yeah, man.
Malcolm Jenkins.
Malcolm not Malcolm Jenkins.
I mean, Malcolm
Butler.
Butler, yeah.
Butler, yeah.
On the goal line? On the goal line joint? Yeah.
Pete Carroll. God damn it.
Hey, man. It was the ghost of the Rose Bowl that he was in earlier with USC. I think when they stopped freaking what was it, my man name? We stopped Williams on that fourth down that led to them losing that game. I think he was having flashbacks to that during that Super Bowl.
That was the worst play call ever in Super Bowl history, man. It has to be the single worst play call ever. Especially when you know you get Marshawn. I'm trying to think of one worse. You know when you got Marshawn Lynch in there, you only need 1 yard. And you throw an interception on the goal line? What the hell?
Yeah, I know, right?
Pink in the backfield.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
The whole world knew Marshawn was getting the ball.
And he was balling. He was the momentum was flowing. Yeah. It's just
he was gonna get that one. He was gonna get that one.
Yeah, he was gonna get that one. Rock just put a good one out here though. Rock said another great one was Giants versus the Patriots ending their streak.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
that was a good one. The catch with the helmet and all that.
Yeah, the helmet catch. Yeah, that was huge.
Yeah, I met David Tyree. So.
Yeah, man. Yeah. He ain't heard from him since, but
I bet
that. He would got that existed. I mean, extinct.
That had to have been like one of the greatest feelings in the world for Mr. and Mrs. Manning. Like to have your sons win back-to-back Super Bowls like that. That'd have been one great feeling for them.
That's a fact. You know what? We got 2 Tariqs in the live chat.
Yep.
Thought about that.
Popular name.
I know, Tariq. The best Super Bowl ever is the one tomorrow. Oh. We'll see.
I mean, I agree because the turf was made at Oklahoma State, so
that's a lot. He's a heel, bro. He's a heel. Bradley audibles that play. I said Bradley. Yeah. Brady audibles that play.
Yeah, he changes that play. You're right.
He did. Jones, I agree. That's true. Everybody had a Super Bowl moment.
Go ahead, host. What's yours, man?
Come on, host. Come on to the dark side.
It's okay if it's a Cowboy moment.
He said, "Come on to the dark side."
It's okay if it's a Cowboy moment. We know it's probably a Cowboy.
Tell him that 2010. You was wearing your Saints jersey running around the house. Come on.
Nah, I see him with that Cowboy, closet Cowboy fan.
As much as Mark gonna hate it, man, it was good to see the Pittsburgh Steelers. That was a good game with the Seahawks. No, it wasn't Seahawks. No, it was Green Bay. This was the year
they
the
lost
boss
it.
retired.
They lost it. No, you had it.
They lost to
right
Green Bay.
time.
Right. Yeah, Seattle Seahawks, and this was the bus last game. That was good. That was good. That was a good game for me. It's a tie because I do like the Arizona Cardinals and the Pittsburgh. That game was off the chain.
Yeah, it was.
That game was off the chain, boy. Oh man, I was so rooting for Arizona to win that game. Oh my God, I was on it. But I say my best Super Bowl moment. All right, the moment I'm gonna say. It's so many. I got two. The Desmond Howard when he ran it back. That was good. That was cool. But I think even though it was the goddamn Broncos, Peyton Manning, man, it was good seeing Peyton Manning because Peyton Manning is my favorite quarterback of all time. And to see him go out like that in his speech when he said, "I'm just going to sit back and just drink some beer and enjoy it." I think Peyton, that was my favorite moment. I mean, my favorite moment in time, like watching the Super Bowl. I said, okay. Even though it was with the Broncos, I could deal with it because we ain't really got no beef with the Broncos.
Boy, Mark don't like that at all, boy.
Yeah,
it's not even that. It's not even that, bro. It's the Pittsburgh crazy.
It's like blasphemous to you, man.
Yeah, let me ask you a question real quick, though.
Yes, sir.
Knowing what we know now, if you could go back to that 98 draft and you Al Davis, would you have taken Peyton or would you have taken Charles?
I took Charles.
You still would have taken Charles, okay.
Yeah, I still took Charles. Yeah. At that time, we really Terry McDaniel was really slowing down on defense in the corner, so we really needed some help. And God bless it, he came in there and helped us out. And don't remember, I said you said don't remember. Remember, Peyton Manning when he first started, they was ass.
Yeah,
like,
he was
I
very
know.
good.
Yeah.
They put his stats next to Dak Prescott's. I seen a thing up. Their first 7 years in the league, they're almost damn near identical, man.
Yeah, man.
Identical. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm not trying to say Dak is Peyton by no means. Now don't get it twisted.
he knew the line was about to come after him.
Don't go there, Wallstreet.
We can get stats to lie. We know that.
Numbers don't lie, man. Numbers don't lie. Man. That's man. The Super Bowl, out of anything, man. The Super Bowl. Q trying to get back in. Q, you there, Q?
No, my shit.
Just stay right there, Q. You'll be all right. Just stay right there. You ain't got to put the camera on. Just stay right there. Can you hear us? Oh, yeah, kick them out again. Yeah, kick them out again. But that's okay.
Q-Doggy.
Yeah. The Super Bowl, man. It's been some great Super Bowls in the past. I mean, we can go all day in this conversation. He laughed at it.
Hey, host.
Yes, sir.
Can we all agree as a panel, like collectively, that Super Bowl between the Rams and the Patriots, most recent one, was the worst Super Bowl of all time?
It was the God honest worst.
You want to know why?
Yeah,
know why?
Why is
y'all
that?
got screwed.
Because the Saints should have been in there.
I agree. Yes, sir. Drew to the game.
I mean, it didn't have a lot of fireworks, but if you're a defensive-minded person, player, former player, coach, that was your game right there. You know what I mean? Nobody would bend, and it just was a chance that somebody got the edge. I thought it was a good game, but I don't know about the worst. As far as fireworks are concerned, yeah.
That was the lowest scoring Super Bowl. It sucked.
But if you like defense, though,
Facts.
Yeah.
And you gotta go in both ways. Like, it's interesting. It keeps you there, like who's gonna give, you know?
Yeah, it was definitely a sleeping pill.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, if the Saints would have got in there, it'd have been high scoring from one side for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah, I agree with that. Would you say drunk facts? Facts that Super Bowl was terrible. Rams kicker even missed a kick at the end of the game, and it didn't even matter. That's a fact. It didn't even matter.
Well, I don't like
that
kickers,
game
man.
was garbage, yo.
And kickers are on my bad side.
I got no place for him too much.
Yeah, but y'all had Dan Bailey. Bailey was nice.
And until he wasn't.
We got Tuck, so I'm good.
They had Cowboys had was it Folk?
Yeah.
Nick Folk. Nick Folk. Nick Folk was good too.
We had him at the end though, man. He's
all right, Wallstreet.
Shell of
himself. He had some decent kickers. Mike says, I think the Chicago Bears and Indianapolis Colts was the worst.
Yeah, the best part of that game was the kickoff return at the beginning. That was the most exciting part of that game.
Yeah, that game was obvious though. We know Rex Grossman was going to lead these guys to Super Bowl.
Rex Grossman. Ugh.
Yeah. Rex Grossman. University of Florida. He sucked. He was hot that year though. And who was his wide receiver? Bernard Berryman.
Yeah.
Bernard Berryman.
Wasn't that 2006, right?
Yes.
The Saints played Chicago the week before. Yep.
Yeah, the Saints they've been laying around that NFC Championship game. Those
right there. Right there.
For like the past 4 or 5 years, the Saints was always lingering around that NFC Championship game. It's either they was there or they was in the playoffs. Yep.
It was hungry.
That's very ironic. That is very ironic. Rex Grossman versus Peyton Manning. Come on, man. I agree, bro. That was just that was the drizzlings.
That was terrible.
Yeah, that was just terrible.
I mean, Terry Bradshaw versus Vince Ferragamo? No?
Yeah. It was obvious. You know, I mean, come on, man. It's obvious what's going to happen in this situation. But hey, man. But 57 years, man, of the Super Bowl. This will be Super Bowl 57, man. 57 years of this thing. And speaking of Super Bowl, man, you got Drunk got there and kicked me right in the balls, bro. Well, first of all, Tariq, now that Panther Super Bowl for me was a soul taker.
Yeah, that was a heartbreaker.
Cam Newton, which way the ball go? Which way the ball go? That was crazy.
I personally knew what happened.
Both of them were heartbreakers. The one with
that was heartbreaker.
The Rams,
the Patriots kicked the field goal.
This was a heartbreaker.
Raiders versus the Bucks.
Versus Super Bowl. Raiders versus the Bucks.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Go ahead,
that one was all one way. It was
not take it whatsoever. That's all good. It's all good. We all know the backstory on that, but goddamn Callahan.
Unfortunately, that was the first Super Bowl I ever saw.
Really?
You got that sour taste in your mouth still.
Bro, I was sick for like 2 weeks. I was sick for 2 weeks, bro. I ain't want to talk to nobody.
Move on, bro.
Yeah, we moving on with that. Pretty Ricky said I won 1,000 on Denver and got 10 points. Damn.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he had a home run on that one. Home run, grand slam, triple double, got all that.
Good luck.
Damn. You ain't lying. All right, fellas. So Super Bowl 57. We have representing the AFC, the Kansas City Chiefs. And you have the representing the NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles, man. Who do you guys have in the Super Bowl is what one of the questions came out of the live chat. Who do you guys got from the Super Bowl? Let's start with Mr. Positivity due to the game. Eagles or the Chiefs? Last game of the season.
First and foremost, I'd like to watch a game free and clear of injuries. And if we can get that, I think tomorrow's it's just going to be wide open. You know, you don't know which team is going to prevail, but I mean, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs have been there the last 3 out of 5, something like that. So they're a staple, and Philly is just there's a lot going on there. I think they can, if they manage the game well, I think Philly can pull it out. I'm gonna side with Philly, even though it's hard to go against Mahomes. I'm gonna go with Philly.
All right, Philly it is. Oh boy. All right. Yeah, I would due to the game on that one. Due to the game, we stick together like glue, baby.
That's it, baby.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so, boy. God damn. Oh, please. GC.
Word to my man, Philly G. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby.
Fly, Eagles, fly, man. Word up, man.
I won't be mad if Mahomes get another one, because Mahomes is my guy, like, from the beginning. But I'm going Eagles.
Roll Tide.
You know it.
Philly G, roll Tide, baby.
Back.
There you go, Q-Dogg.
I'm back. Took me a minute.
All right. Okay. So you say you going Eagles? Is our head coach?
Yeah, I'm going Eagles.
Drunk says 31-16 Chiefs.
Oh,
please.
Good God.
Please, Jesus Christ, please.
Drunk, what you thinking?
Drunk is drunk.
Yeah.
Mr. President.
Let me go last, host. Let me go last.
Last?
Yeah, let me pick last.
Oh, okay. Okay. I got you. No doubt. Street.
All right, man. I'm so excited about this game here. You know, I got my little chart when I go down my little chart and say, you know, who I think is stronger at what position. So when I went down it, I give the Eagles the edge at offensive line. I think they have a better defensive line. You know, with Chris Jones outstanding. You know, Chris Jones can wreck a game. But I'm still going to give the Eagles defensive line the edge. Secondary, I'm going to have to go with the Eagles on that. You know, defensively, I think they got the better secondary. Quarterback, got to go with Mahomes. You know what I mean? He's been there before. He's tried and tested. I'm going with Mahomes as a quarterback. Special teams, I like Kansas City special teams, man. They made a big play in the game against Cincinnati to set them up for the game-winning field goal. So I'm going to give them the edge in special teams. Coaching, I gotta go with KC, man. Even though Sirianni did a great job this year, I think, you know, the Big Red, man, he's been there. His teams are always prepared. And you know, I gotta give them the edge in coaching. So when I go down my list, man, I got a lot of things pointing towards the Eagles. It's sort of even. I'm gonna give the edge to Kansas City, man. I'm gonna give the edge to Kansas City by that quarterback. I think they faced the defense sort of comparable to the Eagles this year in San Francisco, and they put up 44 points on them. It was early in the season, but nonetheless, it was still 44 points that they put up on them. And I think their defenses are comparable to each other. If that leg is 80%, I think they find a way for Mahomes to get out there and pick them apart a little bit. So I'm gonna go with KC 27. I'm going with Philly 21.
Numbers don't lie with Street. That's a good score.
21. Let's go.
That's a good score right there. Of course, Drunk said 31-16.
Wow.
Rock says Eagles 31-24. These close games here.
Damn. Game.
Pretty Ricky said 42-10 Chiefs. Andy Reid's revenge. God, the disrespect.
Oh, wow. I hope it's not a blowout like that.
You ain't never lied.
I need something like 40.
Yeah, I don't want to watch it.
I can't pick no Eagle to win anyway. You know, I just
he said the best thing I heard come out of Cowboys fan mouth. Q-Dogg, hey, she said Q-Dogg is back in the game.
No.
Trying to get it right.
Yeah, man. All playoffs, we've seen that the best coach wins, and I think the trend continues. Goddamn Chiefs. Q-Dogg, man, who you got, man? The Eagles or the Chiefs?
Oh man,
57.
This gonna be an interesting game. Congratulations to both teams making the Super Bowl. You got Hurts for the Eagles, and you got Mahomes for the Kansas City. Pretty good defenses. Boy, it's gonna be a good one. I'm not gonna get in Pacific too much, but I really think that it's hard to roll against Mahomes and Travis Kelce and Eric Bieniemy and Andy Reid. I mean, you it's a lot of experience under that belt, and especially being to the Super Bowl the way they've been. And I think Jalen Hurts. I think he really haven't. Kansas City can score points, and Jalen Hurts. He's more run first, pass second. And I just really feel that I think Kansas City they will neutralize that, and then he'll have to use his arm, something that he don't use as much. And I think that's when Kansas City prevails. So give me Kansas City. I don't predict no score, but I'll take Kansas City.
Yeah. So do you think the RTO is gonna affect?
I don't think it will. I don't think it will. I think he's gonna have to use his arm. I mean, you're playing against a pretty much a high power offense that can score. They've proven all year that they can score on good defenses. And so you're gonna have to use that arm. More than an RPO. They will neutralize that to a tick.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you got Kansas City. So when everybody chose, see, Q got Kansas City, Street Kansas City, GC said Philly. Due to the game, you said Philly, right? Okay, so it's 2-2. Mr. President, before I go to Mr. President, Mike says defense wins Super Bowl. Office sale tickets. Goalie Philly 27. He going 27-24 Philly. Whoever wins the turnover battle instigate. I agree. Whoever win that turnover battle, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. 27-20.
Going with Philly.
Yeah, 27-20.
Yeah, you can't turn the ball over in this game, boy.
Of course you're gonna agree, Philly G. Of course you're gonna agree. Of course that. But all right, Mr. President, you on the scene. What do you got there? The Kansas City whatevers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Chiefs.
All the pressure in the world is on Philadelphia in this game. People have made a big deal about how the Eagles and the Chiefs both scored the exact same amount of points during the season this year. Let me remind y'all something. The last time the Eagles were in the Super Bowl where they had a point differential of 5 points or less with their Super Bowl opponent, they got their asses kicked by the greatest team in the history of professional sports. That being the Oakland Raiders.
Oh
no! How they gonna play the Cowboys in the Super Bowl, man?
I just love. We said the greatest team, man. Just threw me off a little bit.
Nah. They got absolutely destroyed by Jim Plunkett and the Tom Flores led Raiders. Also, you got to take into consideration this: all the pressure in the world has to be on Jalen Hurts to win this game, because out of the last 34 quarterbacks to lose their very first start in the Super Bowl, only 6 of them ever made it back to another Super Bowl as a starting quarterback the rest of their careers. All right. The last 16 quarterbacks who lost their first start in the Super Bowl never made it again. The last quarterback to do this was Jim Kelly back in the 90s. He's a Hall of Fame player. So this has happened to the Eagles before. Ron Jaworski, like I just mentioned, got his ass kicked by the Raiders in the Super Bowl, was never seen in the Super Bowl again as a starting quarterback. McNabb in 2005 lost to the Patriots in the Super Bowl, never made it back again as a starting quarterback. Again, all the pressure in the world is on Philly. But I'm a Raiders fan. I would never, ever pick that team with a good barbecue. But I did this year. So I'm going to go for the quarterback prospect out of the Big 12 conference, the best conference in football, to get it done. I'm taking the team with the best coach and just simply the best talent on the field. So give me the team with a good barbecue to win this game.
Ooh, boy, I know that hurt you coming out, boy. No,
it didn't hurt that bad, Wall Street, because if you remember earlier in the season, I almost got kicked out of Raider Nation because when we did predictions, I picked the team with a good barbecue over the Raiders, not once but twice this year. So with that being said, I now want to turn my attention to the reigning, defending, undisputed NFL trivia champion, Mr.
Man.
Wallstreet.
Don't make it sound so good, Mark.
So you know how I said only 6 quarterbacks have ever lost their first.
She said, "How you keep this shit in your head?"
Hey man, that's what I do. But out of the 34 quarterbacks who have lost their first start, only 6 of them ever made it back. Out of those 6 who made it back, only 3 of them actually won a Super Bowl. Can you, NFL trivia champion, name any of the 3 quarterbacks who lost their first Super Bowl start but went on to win another Super Bowl as a starting quarterback in the NFL? Can you name any of the 3?
Any of the 3 quarterbacks that lost, then came back and won it. Wow, that's a good trivia question. Not one that I can say I'm prepared for, but let me take an educated guess right here. Lost Super Bowls that came back and won. I'll say Peyton Manning. That's
no,
first
sir.
Okay. Let me get one more try at this thing. Not Peyton Manning. Let me ask you a question. No, I don't want to get no hints. Let me see.
All 3 of them are in the Hall of Fame. Put it that
all
way.
3 of them in the Hall of Fame. I'm gonna go with one of my quarterbacks back in the day. The man that played for Dallas. God knows his name's slipping me now. Come on, the captain. What's his name? Help me out, Q-Dogg. The captain. For the Cowboys, we call him the captain.
Help you out. This is the guy you're ready to go against.
We call him Captain America. We call him Captain America.
It's your squad.
I cannot name.
I know.
I'm drawing a blank right now.
If you're saying Roger Staubach, you're wrong.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know the answer to this question. What is it?
I got one.
Go ahead. Help me out.
John Elway.
Yes, sir.
Those ones I should have known.
Yes, sir.
How the hell I didn't know that one? And I'm just
John Elway
the other day.
Greasy from the Dolphins and Lynn Dawson from the team with a good barbecue. The only 3 men in NFL history to lose their first Super Bowl start and win another one as a starter.
I should have known that. Elway lost about 3 of them.
Oh, Pretty Ricky, what they call him.
Yeah, Elway lost 3 of them.
Yep.
John Elway, Roger Staubach.
Staubach, people think Staubach, but Staubach did not start. When the Dolphins played the Cowboys in that Super Bowl, Staubach was the backup. Tom Landry didn't.
How about the one we lost to Green Bay? When we lost to Green Bay, though, he was the quarterback, wasn't he?
Who?
Staubach. When we lost to Green Bay in the Ice Bowl.
That wasn't the Super Bowl, sir.
No, he wasn't the Ice Bowl.
NFL championship.
No, he was not. He didn't quarterback the Ice Bowl.
Oh, he did.
That wasn't the Super Bowl. That was the Ice Bowl. that was
NFL championship.
Super Bowl 6-6.
Gotcha.
6, yeah, I was born right in there. 6, 6, 7. Yeah.
Y'all warming my brain. Warming my brain up. You might be messing up, Mark. Warming my brain up for this damn trivia later on. You might be messing Q-Dogg up right now.
Hey, since I went out, can I predict my team? That everybody predict their team since I went out?
Yeah, you up.
Huh? Say it again.
You know, everybody was predicting their team, the head coach, offense coordinator, and all that. You know, I had went out. My internet had went out.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Oh, okay then. All right. From a head coach, I got to go with the president himself, Mr. Aaron. Because the president.
Let's go personnel. Listen. What we're gonna do here? Okay.
For a man like you to organize this podcast, I think you'll be definitely a good head coach.
Thank you, sir.
And for my offensive coordinator, I got to go with the vice president, Mark. He seems to be a good X and O man, and I see how he knowledgeable of the football game himself. So I think he'll be a good offensive coordinator. Defensive coordinator, I'm gonna go with my man T-Rock. He's on the same wavelength as Mark. He knows players. He knows movement. So I'll put him as my defensive coordinator. Special team, I'm going to go with everything. Let everybody say like Philly G. He's full of excitement and he can get these players motivated. And so I think he'll be a good special teams coordinator. Now, with my general manager and my owner, I got to go with these guys, they kind of remind me of the Minnesota Vikings. My general manager of the Minnesota Vikings is Kwesi Decimento. And this guy right here really reminds me because he's kind of like a numbers guy, educated guy. And I'm going to go with Wallstreet. He'll be a good general manager.
Yes, let's go, Q-Dogg.
Yeah, that'd be my general manager. He'll get the players. He organizes the contracts.
Word. And he knows CPR.
Yeah, I forgot about that. So that's the bonus. And when I'm going with the owner, when I go with the owners, I'm gonna be like the Will brothers of the Minnesota Vikings. I'm gonna have a 2-part owner. When I go with JC and Drew to the game, JC seems like GC. I keep saying, I'm sorry about that. GC.
Good.
GC is like the owner. He kind of the owner laid back with the man with the pockets. It just sit with the binoculars and just watch everything. And then when I'm going with Drew to the game is a numbers guy. You know what I'm saying? So he can put the numbers together and we can get the right players in. So those two together collaborated would be my good owners.
You two get to work.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm always at work.
I'm my best.
I was born for this.
T-Rock said, I'm with it. He said, I'm with it, kicker. Defensive coordinator, he with it.
No doubt.
We don't call him Wall Street Journal for nothing.
Yes, sir, boy. He'll be a good GM, boy. Yeah.
Hey, Street, I'm finna get ready to copyright that.
Yeah,
Numbers
man.
don't lie.
Wall Street.
That's a good squad, man. I think we all got good squads, and I tell you, I really wish we could set up a team, man, because we'll be dominant. We'll be dominant, bro. We'll be dominant. Ain't nobody can beat us, bro.
We just got to make somebody sign up for fantasy next year.
Word. For real.
Right.
And if you want to do that, man, you can join the Realtor Sports. When you join the Realtor Sports group, you automatically get a shot, man, in our fantasy. We do fantasy, man, on our Realtor Sports group on Facebook. And if you want more details in that, man, you just shout out to Mr. President himself. And he'll give you all the information what you need, man. He'll set that up for you.
Hey, if you join our fantasy league, your top target is the man to my right. Somebody dethrone this brother, please. God, Lord.
Hey,
this dude is a beast, yo. Yo, GC. Shout out to GC. And let me recognize why he said that, man. He is the very first Realtor Sports fantasy football champion. GC is right. He wiped the floor with everybody. Yeah, GC has wiped the floor with everybody. I don't think I stood a chance against him. I didn't even stand a chance, bro.
Derek Carr for carrying me through.
I'm still mad about that, bro. This man beat me with Derek Carr as his starter when Derek threw like 4 picks against Pittsburgh, bro. Yo, I'm still mad about that.
It was against everybody else.
It was everybody else the entire year. Like, I think at one point I got like 17 was the highest I got from my quarterback all season.
That's crazy. But I had
everybody else put up like 30. I was like, all right, cool. I'm satisfied.
Yeah,
just getting by.
Word. I'm like, man, I was like 4-0, and then I seen GC. I was like, oh my God. Hey, came back the next day, man. He wiped the floor. I said, this dude is on a tear. He went like 10-0, wasn't it, Mark?
Yeah, he only had I can't see it now because the league renewed. But I think he only had no more than 4 losses all year.
I think it was like 2 or 3.
It was. I know it was no more than 4. He had the best record in the league.
Yeah,
it was rough.
Yeah, he had the best record. He was off the chain. He only lost like 1 time, like 1 or 2 times, right?
It was rough.
If I remember right, it was like 2. I think I went like 11-2. Before.
Yeah. He was killing it though. Shout out to him, man. Shout out. Hey, real quick, man, on the time restraint before we get into trivia. Some news. I want y'all real quick opinion on it. Brian Flores has just became the defensive coordinator for the Minnesota Vikings. I'm gonna let Q get the first shot at it because diehard Viking fan, and y'all come behind him real quick and tell you guys.
No, let them get the first shot. Let me get the last shot. I ain't gonna go too long, but let me get the last shot since it's my team. Is that okay?
For this time, yeah.
We'll go the way you got it. Go ahead. I'll go first.
No, I get honest. I get honest. Oh, I got a lot going on here. Hold on.
Short and sweet. Brian Flores deserves another shot. He's going to be in a good spot where the head coach or offensive coordinator can call offense. He can focus on defense. It's going to be two separate worlds, but they're going towards the same direction. I think Minnesota will be deadly next year. Shed a little bit of that dead weight with Adam Thielen. Get another wide receiver with some youth and exuberance that can move and help stretch with Justin Jefferson. They got tight end and Hawkinson. They got Dalvin Cook. I mean, Kirk can get the job done, but I mean, just give him another option out there. They gonna look good. They gonna look good.
Yeah, preach you to the game. All right, GC.
This is huge for Minnesota. I'm happy for Brian Flores. I want to see that defense be top tier, but if they run to the Saints, I hope we make them look terrible.
GC.
Yeah, man, I was happy for him, man. He's lucky to still be in the league, by suing the league. He's lucky to still be in the league. I think it's a big step up for their defense from this year, man. They were terrible at defensive. So I think anything would probably be a step up. But I'm happy for my man, and I hope he wins his suit against the league.
Yeah, I forgot to get that suit going on. What your Raider going to do about the quarterback situation? I think you need Shaquan. We got to get more into that, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Flores to the Vikings, best move off season to me. Very true. I think the Lions win in the North, but Minnesota will be in the playoffs again. Solid Rick. No matter who the Vikings hire, nothing will stop the Lions from winning the division. Because he's a Lions fan. I got you. Okay, Mr. President.
I'm really happy for Coach Flores, man. I think he really deserves it. I think he got it done pretty bad by the Dolphins. We all know how that went. I'm excited. I think if for Minnesota, now that you got your defensive coordinator, you're pretty solid on offense. You got to figure out what you're gonna do with Thielen, but I think Minnesota's main goal in free agency and the draft needs to be to get some young, fresh blood in there on defense because they old on that side of the ball. So,
they are.
And
I agree
a
with you on
quarterback.
that, Mr. President. Word. I agree with you on that. And
I wouldn't be mad if they took a quarterback. I wouldn't be mad.
Word. Sounded said, don't matter who the Vikings hire. Oh, okay.
Right, because they got Malcolm Rodriguez, of course.
Before I turn it over to Mr. Viking himself, I think it's a good fit, and you got to give credit to the GM making great moves especially when he got hot. That was just off the chain. That was a great move. And shout out to Kevin O'Connell. Holy smoke, this guy can turn this franchise around, bro. Coming in, hiring this guy with O'Connell on offense and Flores on defense. I believe it's they can both come to common ground and make this. I mean, these guys won 13. They was 13-4 without Flores, and Minnesota. No offense, Q, but y'all had a shitty defense, but you still went 13-4. And now with this guy coming in that knows defense, I think they're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. I ain't gonna say they're gonna go undefeated or anything like that. They probably had the same record what they had this year, but shout out to him, man, Kevin O'Connell. All right, Minnesota Viking, man. You the lone Viking. What you think about this thing, Q-Dogg? How you feel and what you think?
Man, we talked about this before when we were looking for a defensive coordinator. This is the man I targeted. This is the man I wanted. And the Vikings proved that. They sit back and they waited for the process. And this is the man that we knew that we needed. The resume proved for itself, what he did for the Dolphins. And I think that even though he was for his second hire with Arizona Cardinals, he wanted to make a statement that he can take a sorry defense like this from 31st and prove it again what he done in Miami that he can do in Minnesota. He went from 31st from the bottom in Miami to extended defense.
Very true.
The number 6 in defense. So this defense will be stingy. It will be stout. It will match what Kevin O'Connell had. He can concentrate on offense. He can concentrate on defense. I think this is NFC championship battle. I can't see it no other way. I can't see it no other way. The offense is ready. We can score points. Offense carried the defense all year long and still won 13 games.
I don't disagree with
with this defense, we'll get an offense more opportunities.
You know, personnel on defense.
You
got the personnel on defense to be better.
Brian Flores will bring him in. They gave him the green light to get the kind of players that he want to get. So I think some of the players, he'll get some of the Miami Dolphins players, some of the corners. He'll get some of the Steelers. They know how they know him. They know what he's all about, and so they'll be willing to come aboard. And so I think that we'll get we'll keep Zadarius Smith, we'll keep Hunter, and we'll keep Harrison Smith. So the rest of the players, I don't know nothing. I don't know about their future. But he will bring some dogs in. And so this defense, it will be stingy, and it give this powerful offense more opportunities to score more points. All we need, and shout out to you, GC, for it's my first time talking to you since we lost against the Giants. You had posted. You said all we need is a number 2 receiver. That's all we need. We got to free up Jefferson, get him off those 3-man coverages, and it'll be on. Mm-hmm. It's going to be on. That team will be dangerous. I'm looking for NFC Championship and bust. That's what I'm looking at.
Hey, Q, this is the drive to do it, man.
Yeah, this is the drive to do it. It is, man. So shout out to the Minnesota Vikings in their quest, man, to get back to that NFC Championship game. This is a good pickup. Great pickup, man. So, all right, man, we at the end of the show. Man. We already know what time it is. We already know what time it is. Here we go. All right, we got some NFL trivia showdown here. Hearts is beating very fast. I can hear them through my headphones. Hearts is beating.
In the blue corner,
man. I know, right? Yeah, in the blue corner. Well, actually, in the purple corner. In the blue. I'm sorry, the blue corner. You have the NFL trivia champion Wallstreet representing the Dallas Cowboys versus Q-Dogg representing the Minnesota Vikings. This is champion versus champion. And Q-Dogg has a chance to once again become the undisputed Real Sports Trivia Champion. So are you guys ready? I got Howard Finkel ready. You got his mic. You guys ready? Let's go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Real 2 Sports NFL Trivia Championship.
Yes. Oh, it's about to go down. Drunk ready. Drunk is ready in the comments.
Some heat right there.
Here we go. Here we go, man. The rules of the game, man. 7 questions will be asked. Whoever have the most out of the 7 will be the champion. Street, you are the champion. Champions go first. Are you ready for the first question, sir?
Yes, sir. Let's say I can put a little pressure on him from the beginning.
All right. Here we go. This is all, matter of fact, this is all Super Bowl edition. All right. This is Super Bowl edition questions, all Super Bowl edition. Because the theme of the show is the Super Bowl. Here we go. Who did the Washington Redskins defeat in the Super Bowl in 1988?
Damn. The first thing that popped in my head was the Cincinnati Bengals.
Is that your answer?
That's not my answer yet. I'm going to go with 88. That's Doug. Is that Doug Williams? Let me see. 88.
Solid Rick.
Lord, 88. The Washington. Who did the Redskins defeat in the Super Bowl in 1988?
Look at it. All right, got 10 seconds.
Cincinnati Bengals, man. For some reason, that's what popped in my head.
All right, no Bengals. Q.
Oh, well, that was a long time. I'm trying to remember. I think it was the Denver Broncos. I think it was the Denver Broncos.
Is that your answer?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Denver Broncos. I think it was.
Denver Broncos it is. Q-Dogg is on the board.
Really?
So remember that question I asked y'all earlier about the 3 that have lost and won. Remember how Wallstreet didn't get that question right? Just saying.
Denver Broncos. I should have known that. Okay.
I would have said the Raiders.
Nah, we beat them.
Well, they beat them.
Yeah, we beat them.
Yeah,
all right, Q-Dogg is on the board. Q-Dogg is on the board. All right, Street. He stole that one from you. So it's back on you. What 2 teams were in the Super Bowl when the Janet Jackson top slipped off?
Are you kidding me?
No.
Dang, I can't even give me the year it was. Let me see. I have absolutely no idea. So I'm gonna go with the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Arizona Cardinals.
No, sir.
Bitch.
Oh man. That's a hard one. You got one on that one, host.
The milk's going bad.
Oh man,
his first loss.
I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't even know that if I guess. I wouldn't know.
You don't know? Y'all passing?
I don't know. Yeah. I'm passing.
Oh my God.
Carolina Panthers.
I would have never thought about that one. I could have guessed doing, but I wouldn't have thought about the Panthers being there.
Oh my Lord.
All
it was in Houston, bro. NRG Stadium.
All right, back on you, Street.
Hey, host, can I clear up something real quick? The Silent Rick said.
No, sir.
All right, go ahead.
Who was the legendary head coach that led the Buffalo Bills to 4 straight Super Bowl appearances? Street.
That was Levy. L-E-V-Y.
What's his name?
Oh, God, what was his name? I don't remember the first name. I know the last name is L-E-V-Y. Coach Levy, that's his name.
Give me his name.
Shit, I don't remember the old man last first name. Let's say George. I don't know. George Levy. I can't first name.
Oh man. Is that your final answer?
I can't think of his first name. I know it's Coach Levy, but I can't think of his first name for to save my life.
Okay.
Unless it's George, of course.
All right. So Q is on you now. Who was the legendary head coach that led the Buffalo Bills to 4 straight Super Bowl appearances?
Oh, give me Mark Levy.
Marv Levy it is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Marv Levy it is.
Marv Levy. Let me steal that one.
Boy,
stole that one, boy.
Let me take the candy. Let me take the candy from the baby.
Mr. President, what you got? What you got?
I just wanted to say, Silent Rick said that Elway's loss to the Redskins in Super Bowl 22 was Elway's first loss. That was his second. He lost a year earlier to the Giants.
Very true.
Mark the historian come through with the facts.
Hey, man. We got to report the real stuff around here, you know?
Real to Sports podcast.
You better know it. All right, man. Street, you down 2 here.
That was
it's slipping away from you, man. Here we go. Back on you, Street.
Get in your stance, Street.
What is the most points scored ever by one team in the Super Bowl?
I don't know.
Or what team? What? Huh?
He said, what is the most points scored or what team scored? The most points scored ever by one team in the Super Bowl. The one I've seen that scored the most might be my Cowboys, 52. The most I've seen. I can't think of one. Let me think.
What team? I've been about what team?
The Cowboys.
No, sir.
Damn it. Who scored more than 52 points?
Q.
I'm going to say the 49ers, 55.
God dang it.
Yeah. Q-Dogg is feeling it up.
Hey, Q-Dogg
San Francisco.
Fire.
San Francisco. Lord have mercy.
Q-Dogg. Q-Dog. Come get back on the porch, man. Come get back on the porch.
I ain't taking my good ball. I ain't taking my good ball. You might want to let that go. I'm holding on.
He holding on. Come on, Street. Here we go now.
Alligator Joe.
He said it. I remember. I said, "Dad, they beat Cincinnati Bengals down."
Wallstreet. Here we go. Who was known for his helicopter spin touchdown run in the Super Bowl?
Helicopter spin touchdown run. A helicopter spin touchdown run in the Super Bowl. I don't even know what that means, but let me say, unless it was you talking about changing direction or actually making a spin in the circle. I know that Marcus Allen went one direction and turned around and went the other direction. Marcus Allen did that, but a spin. I'm gonna call Marcus Allen.
No. Q?
What the hell?
I'm gonna take a wild guess. I don't know, but I think it might have been. Was it Jeff Hostow?
No.
John Elway. I knew the quarterback. I just know which one it was.
He flipped in the air and he spun around in the air.
Yeah.
Oh,
he got hit. He got shot. Yeah.
Okay.
So you got to get these two street to at least get some kind of dignity with what you said here. All right. What teams have only ever won one Super Bowl?
One Super Bowl. How many? I'm gonna say the Chicago Bears. I know Chicago Bears is one. No, Chicago.
Okay.
Chicago Bears. The Saints. And Chicago Bears, the Saints. Who else is it? They only won one Super Bowl. God knows. Chicago Bears, the Saints, and the Eagles.
You done? That's it?
Yep. Fuck it. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can think.
You're missing some, but okay.
Damn.
All right, Q.
Okay, hold on.
I didn't know how many I had to name. I had 8.
It's only 5.
Oh, 5 of them.
Okay, hold on.
Who the other 2?
Man, that's a hard one. Hold on. I got 2 more to put down. God damn.
Our chat is popping right now.
Might have been Detroit.
All right, Q.
All right.
10 seconds.
All right. I'm gonna go Chicago, Saints, Jets. Houston, Cincinnati.
Houston,
Oilers.
No, that won the Super Bowl. No, Houston ain't won Super Bowl. No, it's the Jets, the Saints, the Seahawks, Eagles, and Bears.
Damn it! I missed the Jets and the Seahawks. That's what I missed.
All right. Well, the last question here, man. Man, come on, Street. I'm gonna get one. Street. All right, here we go. This is it right here.
Hey,
this is it.
Going on here.
Who was the first left-handed quarterback to win a Super Bowl? I mean, get a Super Bowl or win a Super Bowl.
I'm gonna go with left-handed. I'm gonna go with the old Kenny Stabler.
I'm tired.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That question saved your life, Wallstreet boy.
Yeah, it did, bro.
Saved your life, boy.
Yeah, it did.
Boy.
Coach Levy, right. Coach Levy was right.
Oh, Drunk said this is how the Chiefs gonna do. Oh, Street, you don't pause. Street, like you don't having an out of experience there, ain't you, Street?
You're looking like Raiden right now.
Yeah, it look like he's doing something else.
that rigor mortis setting in.
All right, man. Q-Dogg.
Yes, sir.
He said CPR now. Q-Dogg, ladies and gentlemen, Q-Dogg has once again become the undisputed champion He is now the new Real to Sports NFL trivia champion. Lord have mercy.
I told you, Wallstreet, don't talk that noise.
3-1.
By knockout. from the purple corner.
Oh man.
Look, we got a juice flashback. Yo, Q.
Q, right?
Hey man,
you have done it, sir.
Congratulations, Q-Dogg. That's the Vikings' first ever win on Super Bowl weekend, dog. Congratulations.
Oh man,
I'll take that. I'll take the NBA/NFL championship.
Yes, sir.
That's low, Mark. That's low.
You can always depend on young Mark to always poke the bear. He
always poking the bear. Yeah, he always coming up. So he come back, check his throat out. Lift your throat up. Lift your neck up real quick, Wallstreet. Let me see. You all right?
Man, I can't believe it, man. That was terrible.
Start working on it tonight. Put some ointment by next week. It'll be all right.
Oh, my God. Put the grips on me today.
Yeah, you poked the bear, baby. You poked the bear earlier. You shouldn't have poked the bear, baby.
Well, you know.
Oh, my goodness, man. Q-Dogg, you are the undisputed champion again. Mr. Two Belts. Mr. Two Belts. Good Lord.
You gotta tip my hat to you.
He said, that ain't fair. That ain't fair. OG know everything.
Pick your weight up.
Word. That's what's up, man. Well, we are at the end, man. We are at the end. This is Super Bowl weekend. Oh, man, good gracious. That's our show for the day, man. It's always me and the Real to Sports podcast, man. We want to thank you guys for watching another episode of the Real to Sports Talk Show, Super Bowl edition. And we hope you have enjoyed the show. And please remember, man, to give my guys, the podcast panel, a thumbs up. And if you are again new to the show, man, which I see a couple of new ones up in the live chat, man, hit that subscribe button, man. Turn on that bell for all notifications. But please, man, give my guys, they work hard. Man. Give my guys some thumbs up. And these guys, they work hard each and every week to bring you guys a hell of a show. So show us some love, man. Hit that thumbs up. It's always good to see Mr. Positivity himself, Drew to the game here, man. I'm telling you, every time that guy here, man, I always got to shout out that brother. Drew to the game, man. Always glad to see you, bro.
Appreciate it.
All right, man. We almost out. I'm out of here, man. Q-Dogg, undisputed champ, Q-Dogg. I'm gonna let you close it out. Let me close it out, man. You got it.
Well, I tell you, boy, I'm glad for y'all to be tuning in to this extraordinary podcast. We appreciate all y'all this season and the love that you showed us. It's a sad part of the year coming tomorrow because after that, we got to wait till September again. But glad that y'all tuned in this year and enjoyed this podcast and look forward to great things coming. You know, we're moving up higher and glad y'all be on. Shout out to the Vikings and good luck to whoever want to win. Skol, baby, skol. and we definitely have enjoyed y'all this year and keep tuning in to the podcast.
Yes, sir. That's about a champ. Got a champ right there. All right, Mr. President, what you got for us?
Hey, man, I just want to say real quick, on behalf of the Real to Sports podcast, I got to give a special shout out to my closest friend, my oldest friend, my best friend, Shantasia. It's her birthday today. Happy birthday to her. Fans of the Real to Sports podcast will know her as Mrs. Philly G. She was the first ever woman to ever be on the Real to Sports podcast, and she killed it when she was on the Man Lounge. So happy birthday to my dearest friend.
Happy birthday, Miss Philly G.
Hey.
Happy birthday.
Miss Philly G. Good laughs, man. That's what we try to do, man. Congratulations, OG. Yes, sir. You too, man. You too, future boy. I hope you come back. Man. Mr. Matter of fact, coming back, man. Come back. This Tuesday's show will be moved. Next Tuesday's show will be moved to Wednesday due to it being Valentine's Day. And I don't want to mess up nobody's move and groove. I don't want to mess up nobody's move and groove. I don't want to do that, man. I don't want nobody old lady sending me emails, getting on me. I'm staying out of that. So no. I'm gonna leave that alone, man. Yeah, shout out Eagles. My baby said thank you. All right. Shout out to Miss Philly G. Happy birthday. Yeah, man, I don't want to bother anybody's move and groove on Tuesday, which is Valentine's Day, but we will have a show the next day, Wednesday, man. We will have sports to talk about Wednesday at 7 p.m. And we will talk about the 2023 NFL Awards. The NFL Awards, that's what we'll be talking about. It's going to be a banger of a show. So make sure you come out and check us out and mark your calendars. No pun intended for Young Mark. No pun intended. Mark your calendars this Wednesday at 7 p.m., man. Sports to talk about live on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. I'm Brett, the host man Hart.
The host
man Hart. Mr. President. Yes, sir. GC. Cajun boy. Mr. Positivity. Due to the game. Yes, sir. Wait, where is he at right here? Numbers don't lie. Wallstreet.
Down.
And the new undisputed champ. Q-Dogg. Oh man.
Hey, yo, Mark.
Let's go.
What's up, man?
And I've been seeing you take a sip from your Raiders cup, but I'm gonna show you what a real cup.
Oh, we got a cup.
Okay.
Supposed to look like,
Even though the Saints put the goose egg on us. The Saints put the goose egg on us.
Had to, man. That's what we do.
Yes, sir, man. Again, man, we thank you guys for watching the show. Thank you guys for watching the podcast. Panel do their thing. We will be back Wednesday at 7 p.m. right here on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. We out. And enjoy the Super Bowl, too. Enjoy the Super Bowl tomorrow, 6:30, man. Enjoy the Super Bowl, man, because we also going to talk about that thing Wednesday, 7 p.m. We out.